First off, I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been coming through and showing love on the live stream. We've been streaming Escape from Tarkov every single night, and it's been fucking great. There are a few issues that you guys have probably noticed watching me, and I've definitely expressed my frustrations on more than one occasion. And the biggest issue regarding this project right now are the servers. The server overload in the US or North America is god-awful. I have people coming in from the EU saying, hey, we queue up and we get in within 1 to 2 minutes. I'm sitting there 8-9 minutes and nothing's happening. We just sit in the matching screen. And it's been about 2 weeks, and I've been kind of waiting for like something, like an address like, hey, we've got servers added here, and here. And I've missed it. I didn't see anything. They've acknowledged that the servers are overloaded, but they haven't really acknowledged in detail what they're doing to fix it. And like, it's been an ongoing thing. Day 1, absolutely perfect servers. And then day 2 is when all the huge streamers and all the videos started dropping. Jack Frags, Lyric, Summit, you know, Frankie, all these videos started popping up. You had Sci Syndicate as well. And the floodgates were open, and they weren't ready for it. Which, I mean, I can't fault them for. Who would expect that much response? Personally, for me, if I'm giving a game to Lyric in this state, I think people are going to enjoy it for the most part, like enjoy watching him play it, and they're going to be interested in purchasing the game. So I feel like a little bit more preparation should have went into it, but at the end of the day, I don't know how you could prepare for something that big. That being said, we don't have a fix on the horizon as far as we know. Nothing has really been said in terms of a patch or server nodes being placed. Like, we don't know what the fuck is going on. What we do know, based on a post that was put on the forums about 8 hours ago, they're opening the game to more players. So if you didn't purchase the expensive edition and you got the Prepare for Escape or the Left Behind, it usually gave you a chance to get into the alpha. You had a 50% chance and a 25% chance. And now they're opening it to the people, some of the people who didn't get in. So if you bought it and you weren't chosen, well, now you have another chance to get in. So they're opening those floodgates a little more now, with the servers in complete disarray. And now I'm really fucking lost. Because, like, we're trying to test. And like, let's be real. We paid to test, right? That's what we're doing. We paid a lot of money to test the game. And when you're sitting there for fucking 10 minutes not being able to play, and with the way the game is designed, which I'm not faulting, I love the game. I love the design of the game. You could die right off your spawn. You could spawn in, and there could be somebody waiting there for you. That obviously needs to be fixed, but it's a hardcore tactical survival game, right? So there's a risk that you could die really soon in game. And when you're waiting for 10 minutes for what could be 40 seconds of gameplay, now those server issues start to mount up, and the frustrations start to build. We can barely play the fucking thing. You know, apparently the EU, if you queue up with somebody from the EU and they're the group leader, you get in right away because you're connecting to the EU servers. But if you don't have that luxury, you're kind of fucked. And I find it very strange that we're not addressing it, and we're opening floodgates to more players. I have no problem bringing more players in, but I feel like this is just going to add on to the troubles that we've had since day 2. And I'm confused as to why this is a thing. Your website has been going up and down, fluctuating for like the last 5 days. I purchased a copy, an Edge of Darkness, $165, with all the taxes and stuff added in. I purchased that to give away to somebody in my chat. I purchased it. The card got charged. My profile says that I purchased it, and it's currently the 11th, and I haven't even got a confirmation email. Nothing. I've talked to 3 different people to try and get it solved, and I still don't have a code. So there's some issues. There's some issues that need to be solved. aside from even talking about the bugs, it's just the infrastructure supporting the game right now is in complete and total disarray. And now we're welcoming more players into that fray. And it doesn't make sense. I can talk, and I know there's a bunch of threads on the forums talking about it. And what I see when multiple people make threads on these forums, they just end up getting locked because the moderators and some of the community people just say, oh, there's already a thread on this, just lock this one. So I'm not going to post my thoughts on the forums anymore because my thoughts echo a couple other people in the community. There are people in this community that post and then you just see the thread get locked. Some of them deserve to get locked, but I'm going to use my channel as an outlet in hopes that the right people see it. The server infrastructure needs to be solved now. It's been almost 2 weeks with no word. I've heard rumors that they added 90 servers throughout the world. I don't know where that was posted. I never saw it. We have no idea what's happening. And before all the people jump down my throat saying, you paid for an alpha, you're testing, it's stress testing. Let's be real. Let's just be real for a second. We paid $140. Yeah, we want to help the developers. Of course I want to support the devs. These people are doing it right. But we also paid the $140 to be the first ones to play it. Let's just be honest with ourselves, right? We could have waited until beta and paid a little less, but we wanted to be there first, right? Let's be real. There's a lot of us out there that were like, I want to play this as soon as possible. I mean, I want to test as well, and that's why I'm submitting the bug reports whenever I can. So when we can't play it and the server issues aren't being fixed and now we're bringing in a huge group of new people, it starts to get frustrating. So I wanted to give you guys my thoughts. Some people were saying that I've been so positive about the game that I must have been paid by the developers to talk all this positive shit. There are problems, there are issues, and I am going to talk about them. Regardless of how much I enjoy the game, which I do, I am going to talk about the issues, and this is the biggest one that's glaring everybody in the face. And I hope it gets solved soon. My name is Big Fry. Shout out to the Fry Nation. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.